Hi guys, Black Bonsai guy here to do a quick plant haul for the month of June. I got a whole bunch of stuff. Some of the stuff I probably forgot, but I'll do my best to keep you guys update. First off, we have this mango tree. Got this, did a repot on it. It's starting to put on some new growth here. That's good. Still got a couple of leaves that don't look good, but for the most part, it's starting to take off. I fed it, gave it some sulfur. Mangoes like low pH, they like acidic soil. If you look up pH of mangoes, they like to be in that 5 to 6 pH range. I got another mango right here. Same thing. Got these from someone that was selling them out here in Tucson. Fed them. The leaves looked like they needed some iron, manganese. I gave them some of that. So they're starting to come in a little bit greener. Another mango. I went kind of crazy on mangoes. Got them for a good deal. And this is really something that I'm happy I got. This is a plumeria. These are known to be in Hawaii, and what they do is they leaf out. These leaves right here, they'll get big. They'll get probably, I don't know, 8 inches, and then they'll send out flowers, and the flowers are they put off a very sweet odor. One of the better tropical plants that you should get. So I found a lady who was selling some of these, and I was able to get 14 of them for a really good price. Let me pause for a second to show you guys something. See these guys back here? These are plumerias as well. This one, that one in the back, and these are the ones we had we bought these probably 2 years ago now, and they flowered already. These are about to get ready to flower again. But if you went to like a Home Depot or nursery and you bought that size, that's probably about 15 inches or so, you'll pay 60, maybe even $70. By the time you get to these bigger ones like this was also a part of that bundle deal that I got 14 of them. I mean, just look at that leaf. It's almost like something you see in a textbook. Another one, just a nice leaf. And these come from Hawaii. And right now I repotted all 14 of them. It was a long day doing that, and now they're starting to flower out. Just because they're starting to leaf out, but just because they're producing leaves doesn't mean that the roots have set yet. So if they do produce flowers, I may pluck them off, because I don't want energy to go towards flowering. I want energy to go towards root establishment. So I got 14 of those plumerias. What else did I get over here in this? This is the pecan tree from last time. I don't know if you guys remember, but it shot up. Did some replanting on some of my aloe. That's old. But let me pivot over here. Give me a second. Thought I'd come in here and show you guys some failures. You know, when you're doing gardening, you're gonna fail sometimes, and it's important to fail, because that's really the only way you learn. So down there I had a whole bunch of cuttings of some loquat trees that I was trying to clone, and was not successful in it. I even tried to do an air layer, or improved version of an air layering, and that just didn't work out. But I know how to be better on my next try. I think we talked about this hibiscus last one. We picked up a new rose. It was full, but we cut it back, because when you do transplants on roses, they get kind of crazy. And you see it right here. You see the new growth. This will be up and running in about 2 weeks. Let me pause for a second. All right, we back. So I picked up some goji berry. I got a nice deal on these. Picked up 4 of those. I don't believe we discussed this in my last video, but if we did, I apologize. So I'm waiting for those to take off, get a little bit more established. I know we talked about the jujubes last video, so I won't go there. What else do we have? Give me a second. These are the date palms. I think I touched on those last video. I picked those up as well. Those are recent buy. Give me a second. All right, figs. Been real heavy into figs lately. For those who follow me on Instagram, you see I post a couple pictures of some figs. Got several different varieties. This is one. This is a LSU Scots Black. I'm waiting for that to get established. I have a what is this? Imperial Celeste, Improved Celeste, excuse me. That's also a LSU variety, and LSU being the actual school. This is a GE Neri fig. These I have it in this area because I got to do repottings. They need to get into a bigger container. I got blueberry. Who doesn't love blueberries in their smoothies? Right, you gotta have your blueberries. Nice tree. Gotta get it out this pot. Well, maybe it can stay in that pot, but put some more soil in there and bring it up. We got the blueberry on deck. Figs. Let me pause. All right, I got this other fig over here, and this fig comes from the Mediterranean. Don't know what kind it is, but I do know it's from the Mediterranean. All right, we got some more figs. This is a LSU purple. This one right here is also a LSU purple. Let me get you guys so you can see. The guy that I got these from didn't do necessarily a good job of taking care of them. This is a LDA fig. Show some signs of the fig mosaic disease. I'm not worried about it because I'm gonna feed these guys, and I already fed them some good fertilizer. Then eventually I'll get them on a balanced. I just want to get them some sun, and they'll come alive. And we got ourselves another loquat tree. This is a champagne variety. Got this from Lowe's. Not the best condition, but it was on sale, and all it needs is some food, which I fed it the other day when I fed my grapefruit trees, and it will be back right next to a bigger loquat tree. This one was in the ground, but the sun in Arizona is so harsh, I had to dig it back up and put it back into a pot. And it's actually grown more being in the pot, being in the shade, because these need to be covered the first 2 years. In the area I had it in, I thought it would be good because it doesn't get morning sun. It kind of only gets afternoon, and that was a bad assumption. It tore it up. You can kind of see the leaves. This is how the whole tree was looking. So since moving it, it's put on the quintessential loquat leaf, and I can't wait till these fruit. I have several loquat trees, but this is the latest that we picked up. Moving on. All right, this is a kumquat tree that I picked up. Found a guy that was selling this downtown, and I should have did a video on it, but I didn't. He had it sitting on his patio, and it was just getting scorched on the patio. So what I did was I bought it. I removed, come down here. I removed the the top layer of soil that he had on it. I dug it out probably about 1 inch real carefully, and I put some of my cocoa peat over the top of it. No, I put some compost first, then some of the cocoa peat on top of it, and then I swept up a whole bunch of leaves that were on the ground in my yard. So I have a bunch of leaves. The garden is coming this weekend, so collected those leaves, then put those leaves on top. They're gonna break down and turn into soil that's gonna feed the tree. And you can even see down here, see that new growth right there, that new shoot? See all of those new little leaves? That's the tree talking to me, telling me, hey, I'm alive, I'm ready. When I bought it, it had fruit on it. I took all of those off again because I don't want it to fruit. I wanted to focus on root development. Even though the roots were already established, I just wanted to get those guys hydrated. And as you can see here, it's already starting to produce a loquat. I mean, not a loquat, a kumquat. See? And for those who have never had kumquats, they pretty much are a little small orange or nectarine, no bigger than a quarter. You can eat the whole flesh, and real good if you just want to grab something and go to work. And you see all of the destruction that was on the old tree. I mean, that was on the tree prior to me buying it. Now as these start to back bud, like it's doing right here, I'll come in with my pruners and I'll take this off if it doesn't back bud. But I suspect, I got this tree 2 weeks ago now, and it's already telling me, hey, thank you for the boost of water and food and all that good stuff. I suspect in another 2 weeks it'll be nice and bushy, and I'll have more fruit development. Moving on, I forgot I had one more fig that I failed to mention. This one is a brown turkey fig over here. I told you I went crazy on the figs. My goal is to have as many fig varieties as possible, be a fig connoisseur. And these are some Portulacaria Africa cuttings that I did probably 2 months ago. And I'm trying a new method to root them, where I just lay the cuttings in there. And as you see the new growth, they're taking off. When I get time, I'll pot those up. All right, we're back in the quarantine zone, so you already know what's going on over here with these. But I picked this guy up. This is, I'll let you guess. Guess what it is. You won't believe it. I'll show you, then I'll tell you. Yeah, jackfruit. Yep, jackfruit. For those who are vegan, this is a staple in our diet. I'm gonna grow it in a container. Just waiting for it to pass its quarantine process. Then I picked up this desert rose, Adenium obesium. I'm gonna repot that, maybe even turn it into a bonsai. Look at that caddis down there. And last but not least, rounding out the month of June, is a mora tree. I picked this up the other day from the lady that was selling it, and she actually gave it to me for $6. I couldn't beat it. From my understanding, mora is similar to mulberry, but different. So I'm a mulberry fanatic. In fact, I think every backyard should have, for every person in the household. I initially was saying one mulberry tree, but I think I want to switch that up and say they should have one of every variety of mulberry tree. And there's literally hundreds of varieties of mulberries. So I just wanted to do this quick video. This is the June 2020 haul for the black bonsai guy. And let me just go back to this jackfruit. Just looking at these leaves, I could tell that it's not fungus. What we're dealing with here is a water problem. Got this the other day. This is the soil. I stick my finger in it. I watered it the other day. It's kind of wet. It's good. Not wet like I want it. I want it covered with leaves. I want to add some food to it. It's already pushing new growth here, so that's a good thing. Next time you guys see this jackfruit is gonna be in much better condition. I'll repot it, cut all the leaves off, start pruning it for the proper structure, and we'll go from there. So that's it. I mean, look how good that leaf looks on the bottom. This is gonna be one of those trees that you just sit there and admire for a couple of minutes every day. All right, that's it. It's the black bonsai guy. I'm out.